San Jose comes down to LA and they spoil opening night again for the Kings. I'm Abbey Mastracco alongside Elliott Teaford from the Los Angeles Daily News. 5-1 loss here at the Staples Center tonight. This was a very poor effort from a team that said that they were new and improved. The past was behind them. They were really looking to turn the page. Elliott, what page did the Kings turn to?
Well, it looked like they got to the forward and went backwards. I don't know what comes before the forward in a book, but that's kind of where they were tonight. They were slow, behind the play. They took an early lead and then gave up 5 straight goals. I don't think this was really what they had in mind. They were undisciplined, disjointed. They might have 2 players suspended. This is really not a good start for a team that really needed a good start.
And those suspensions could be big. Milan Lucic, he drew a match penalty with only a little bit more than a minute left to play in the game. He said it was retaliation on Logan Couture. Here's what Milan had to say and what Daryl Sutter had to say as well.
What happened there at the end?
Just a low hit. I didn't like it, so I reacted to it. I don't know why I got a match penalty. I didn't cross any line. So, I mean, obviously I deserved a penalty, but I don't know why it wasn't called a match penalty. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care who it is on the other side. You're going to hit someone like that. You know, could easily injure someone. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Definitely going to react to it. So, basically it.
A roughing penalty. So I don't know how many of you guys were still in your seats, but I was still in mine, and that's borderline. Even at best, it's a minor penalty. That's it. Won't say no more.
So Milan Lucic and Daryl Sutter don't think it's that big of a deal. They don't think it warrants a suspension. What kind of action do you think the league is going to take on this? This is a suspension pending a review, so there's a chance it could change.
That's right. They'll look at it, and I think the biggest thing is the optics of it. Lucic coming all the way across the ice to hit Couture right in front of his own bench. He came in high. It's something the league has tried to get out of the game for a long time. This sort of retaliatory play where it had nothing to do with the game, really, just a hit that he was upset about. And if it looks bad, it probably is bad. I think that's the bottom line here.
Lucic, a big offseason acquisition by the Kings, really wanting to make an impact. One player that did make an impact tonight, former King Martin Jones. He stopped 19 of 20 shots, outdueled Jonathan Quick, but for Martin Jones, no one's going to be talking about him after the Milan Lucic hit.
Yeah, I mean, Martin was a very low-key guy here, very quiet in the dressing room, overshadowed always by Quick when he was a King. And so he makes his Sharks debut against his old team, and no one's talking about anything he did. And he actually was quite good and did very well. There wasn't a lot of work for him, and maybe he likes it that way. That's sort of his kind of method, MO. You know,
His personality.
Yes, absolutely. He's very quiet, low-key, subdued, and that was kind of his game tonight.
Jonathan Quick stayed in the game despite the rough night, so we did not get the Joner versus Yoner goalie matchup. We're going to have to wait a little bit later in the season to see that one. The Kings are going to try again later on this week against the Coyotes. They play... Actually, you know what? I'm going to let Daryl Sutter tell you when they play next.
Friday, it's not good. Tomorrow, this is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We play Friday.
We had our first Daryl Sutterism of the season. Plenty more to come, and of course, plenty more faces from him to come. From the Staples Center in Los Angeles, I'm Abbey Mastracco alongside Elliott Teaford.